Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man. I need this type of VPN for any relationship that I'm in with any woman. India.Arie revealed on Twitter that her and Chris Tucker have been dating for over 13 years now. Okay? I mean, for her to announce that, they probably gonna get married. So that's if they want to have a nice wedding reception when this is over with. Not saying that's a fact that they gonna get married, but her announcing that they probably about to get married, and that's gonna be hard to hide. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Chris Tucker's name was part of that Jeffrey Epstein's plane situation. But we're not going to drag that brother down when he says, she says type of stuff. He just took a trip to Africa. But knowing that him and India.Arie have been a couple for 13 years, it ain't like people say, who cares? You know what I'm saying? India.Arie won a Grammy. She had a nice R&B career. She was like one of the last major neo-soul singers. Right now, it ain't too many. Most of them, from a lot of the younger people telling me that they underground. You know, her music, Soul Child, they just make great soulful music that was good for you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Erica and Badu and Jill Scott. And Chris Tucker was one of the biggest comedian actors. After you talk about, you know, like Eddie Murphy, like after like that generation, like Chris Tucker was the man. He got $20 million to do Rush Hour. He went from Friday to making what, a few thousand, and that hood classic blew up into a, you know, a world, at least an American favorite. And then he went to do Money Talks with Charlie Sheen, and then he went and just blew up after that. You know what I'm saying? And for them to be dating without nobody knowing, TMZ, all that, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. But that's how relationships survive, and that's how they always survive. That's why your grandma and granddaddy was able to, you know what I'm saying, make a long relationship, because wasn't no social media. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you know, telephone wasn't even that popular back then. They were still sending notes on Messenger Hawks. I'm just joking around, all right? Trying to get nobody great granny or granny to go upside my head. But some of the grannies like 30 years old these days. But, you know, now, for them to be dating in the social media era and nobody know, it ain't like neither one of them irrelevant. That's beautiful, and that should be the precedent for a successful relationship. Is, you know what? No social, no posting we doing on social media. Just imagine how many sack chasers probably gonna come out and say, "Oh, Chris, I was with Chris Tucker. Oh, Chris did this to me. He let me do this to him." Whoop-de-whoop-doop-doop. If he had this, you know, taking pictures with India.Arie, so many sack chasers, and it's just so many clout chasers. A sack chaser, you can keep them at bay with money and keep them living lavish. A clout chaser, no matter almost any amount of money they can dish outside your pocket, they just want clout. Clout weighs more than money for them. And at the end of the day, at the end of the road, for a lot of these IG clout chasers or professional thoughts, you know what I'm saying, that they want clout over money. The Selena Piles and all the IG thoughts and all that. So imagine if they publicize their relationship through the 13 years on social media. Imagine that. How many people jump out the woodwork saying they was with Chris Tucker? Because, you know, men don't do that. The side dude position is the best position in all the world. All you got to do is lay pipe and listen to what her man ain't doing. That's the best position to be in. You know what I'm saying? For real. A man ain't gonna go out his way for nothing. For real. Men don't mind being number two for a lifetime. There's a lot of number two dudes out here. There's a lot of number two dudes out here that have been doing it for a long time. But for me, that gives me hope, hearing stuff of that nature, when it's actually a formula and blueprint to a successful, long-lasting black relationship. That should give a lot of people hope. And we should follow that blueprint. You know, don't keep your relationship, don't send subliminals on social media and let people know what you're doing 24/7. That ain't cute. Because once you start talking in subliminals or talking directly about what your girl or boyfriend or husband or wife ain't doing, that invites other people in, you know, to destroy what y'all got. So, hey, man, shout out to India.Arie and Chris Tucker for doing it big for 13 years. I think for her kind of saying that, they may be on the verge of getting married. Because you really can't hide a wedding like that unless they just run off and do it how they want to do it on the low key. They probably want to have a nice wedding when this coronavirus over with. And salute to them, man. That give, you know, me hope that black relationships can be successful and survive. But I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, response, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video. One time for the one time. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We go.